Hello, hello, hello. I am back, and webcam just a bit lower. Oh, you know what? Let's just activate the game. There we go. Okay. So that was a bit longer than the 15-20 minutes I said. Almost half an hour. Actually, wait. But hey, that's just the way it goes sometimes. And by sometimes I mean pretty much every time. I'm terrible at estimating the length of my breaks. They're always longer, pretty much. But, you know, to be fair, I spent a not insignificant time trying to get the GameCube, which the GameCube with the Game Boy player, not with Animal Crossing, because I have Animal Crossing on the Wii. GameCube with the Game Boy player running because it wasn't reading the disc. Which, thinking about it now, is kind of pointless because it's Saturday, and usually on Saturdays I don't even bother going to the island. Self-care. It's not even so much self-care, it's just, you know, I have a bad sense of time. But yeah. I just realized why something has looked off on my computer screen all day. OBS has moved from where I normally have it. That makes sense. Well, not all day, but it's all stream, I should say. Because that makes sense, because when I was doing something yesterday, and then I was multitasking, I was doing some stuff in an OBS scene, I had OBS drag it over to my other monitor. That makes sense. Well, let's hop into the game already while I'm yammering on and on. But how's everyone doing today as we do head into some Animal Crossing? May 8th, 7:23, Trantor. That's all good. All good in the neighborhood. Yeah. And then after I was having the issue with the disc, eventually I got it going. But I always have issues with the GameCube. It's one of the reasons I use the Wii for most GameCube games. I just use the GameCube as the Game Boy player. Because the nice thing with the Game Boy player is you just need it to read the disc initially to start up. Afterwards, it doesn't need the disc anymore. You can even take it out if you want. But, yeah. Do we have anyone new? Tom is new. Cool, cool. And then, I was looking up, though, about ways to fix the GameCube, though, like, stop having the disc read errors. One thing said just, you know, try cleaning it with cotton swab and some rubbing alcohol, but just very lightly because you don't want to get it, you know, out of place, you know. Then it'll have even more disc read errors. Okay, Vladimir moved, Tom Nook selling something, and HRA loves my house. Ooh, that's today. Bury something everyone will love somewhere in one of Trantor's F acres. Well, F those acres. Okay, so that's along the beach, though, so that's not too bad as far as searching for it will be. Yeah, tomorrow's Mother's Day, so tomorrow we need to make sure to play. Need to not have these recent string of cancellations go into tomorrow. But hey, we streamed yesterday, we streamed today, and we're all good. All good in the neighborhood. Yeah, so I might need to look into, like, yeah, cleaning the disc read sensor thingy, whatever it is on the GameCube, see if that works. Not sure I want to actually, like, open it up to recalibrate it, because that was the other thing I read online was something that could be done. That seems a bit bit too high a risk of something else, of it ending up worse. But, you know. Hey, Punchy. What's the good word? So what's everyone else been up to this weekend? Anyone up to anything interesting? Yeah, I know Nibbles. Any tips? Don't know anything about Nibbles, okay. He was just trying to pretend he knew all about Nibbles, and then it's like, oh, I'm actually being called out on this? Never mind. I know nothing. Some people's kids. To the museum. Yeah. We don't know anything about upcoming visitors, because we had visitors in both my towns yesterday. So I don't know who's coming next. Okay. Okay, yeah, here is Tom, our newest villager. Hey, Tom. I'm Rick. Okay, let's welcome Tom to our fair town. T-O-M. Also, for anyone who was here at the end of stream yesterday, when I was really confused because, you know, my furniture count at the start of stream yesterday was 451. I remembered getting 3 pieces of furniture during the stream, and as you can see below me, we ended with 455. And now, if you do the math on that, 451 plus 3 equals 454. So where did the other piece of furniture come from? And after stream, I went through, looked at the VOD, didn't look through the whole thing, but I couldn't find anything. But I also went through, did the math, by which I mean counted up how many things are in my list of furniture that I need, and the math on that worked out, which means either there is still something I forgot from yesterday, or something somehow from the previous stream that I forgot from after I updated it then, or we got something yesterday that for whatever reason, that was new, but for whatever reason wasn't on my list. I don't like any of those options. No matter, all those options involve me having made a mistake. But also, the fact that I don't know which of those options is true, it means I don't even know what the mistake was. So I'm just trying not to worry about it for now. Cater to chat. Oh! She just moved in, she already has a gift for me. Like just the other day. What should I choose? Right, middle, or left? Any suggestions from chat? Otherwise, I'll decide myself. But if anybody has any preference for what they think I should pick, let me know. No? Okay. We are going to go with the left. Yeah, we're gonna go with the left. Yes. Ah, wallpaper. Nothing we need then. We're not going to be getting any wallpaper we need from any villagers. Only from Wendell and from Jingle and from Jack and from Franklin. And I guess from Nook with the one that we got to be a universal code, but that is for the future. Is Frigga not home? Not in right now. Out and about on a day like this. Who would have thunk it? I mean, to each their own. I mean, I guess I'm running around town right now in this rain. Okay, let's see what's going on in Nooks today. Okay, for starters, I've got some stuff for you, some fossils and a wallpaper. 10,080. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, now let's see what you've got. First of all, items. We just need the flame umbrella, which I'm pretty sure this is not. Yeah, umbrella. So, just buying it for the raffle ticket. Now, upstairs, is there going to be anything we actually need, or just stuff we're buying for the raffle tickets? What color's my roof right now? We'll leave it, whatever color it is right now. We want it to be red, but we're just not getting red paint, it seems. Not sure if any of this is anything I need. But, you know, if nothing else, we get raffle tickets out of it. Let's check it out, though. For starters, we've got a fantastic mop. Nope. So that's just for the raffle ticket. I mean, most of this, like I said, will just be for the raffle tickets. I'm honestly doubting any of this is something we actually need. Exotic end table. Nope. For the exotic table, then yes, but that you get from Red, not from Nook. And this is not Reddington's, it is Nookington's. Regal sofa, Regal. Oh, yeah, I think completed the Regal series just the other day, didn't we? At the very least, there's nothing Regal listed on my list, so... Croton. CR... no. Then a cabin low table, I want to say? Yeah. But cabin series we also have completed, so yeah. Not looking like there's anything actually new for our catalog, but hey, we're filling up. We're getting raffle tickets, so that's the important thing. Boxing barricade, yeah. And then we're still in spring, so we know there isn't going to be any new clothing currently available. So let's just quickly buy it for the raffle tickets. Just, we don't need to check it against the list because, like I said, we know it's just spring and year-round clothing, and everything spring clothing or year-round clothing we got already. Other than, I guess, like, technically Gracie... Oh yeah, I need to sell. Technically Gracie clothing is year-round, but it's only from Gracie. Can't get Gracie, well, clothing. Don't want to sell my fishing rod. Can't get Gracie clothing at Nooks. That's what makes Gracie clothing so exclusive. You have to get it from Gracie herself. You can't buy it. You have to wash her car to get it. Which doesn't seem like a great business strategy. Like, presumably, I guess she must sell it to some people, but just, I guess, she probably sells it to, you know, the rich and famous, not to, you know, people in some podunk little town like this. You just get it as a gift for washing her car. Which brings up the question of why she's driving through town anyway, and how she's driving through town. like, the town has the ocean on one end, these massive, like, cliffs. Yeah, so ocean on the south, massive cliffs on the west and east, and, like, the train station and, like, the railroad that's fenced off on the north. How does Gracie even... What? Doesn't make sense. Well, that's it. Animal Crossing makes no sense. Confirmed. Okay. I will give a no prize to anybody who can explain to me how Gracie manages to drive into town. Orla gets sued by Marvel for giving out no prizes. We'll go with a... Instead of a no prize, a not prize. Completely different. Completely unaffiliated with Marvel. Sadly, I'd love to be affiliated with Marvel. But they would not hire me to write Fantastic Four movies. To be fair, they don't know I exist, so that's probably why. Clearly, if Marvel knew who I was, they'd be like, oh yeah, we'd love to hire you to write the Fantastic Four films. But... I don't know anyone who works at Marvel. So I don't think I do. Okay. Almost done here, and then we can continue on with our exploration of town. I just wish I knew what the other piece of furniture I got yesterday was. That was new. Like, was I just forgetting something that I got? Or was there somehow... something... that I somehow incorrectly marked off previously. So the thing I am thinking about yesterday was the mama bear, because I know that was something that I had been missing for the longest time, but I was pretty sure I had got that. Although I don't remember when. But it wasn't on the list anymore, so in theory I did get it. In theory. In theory. In theory. Okay, that's full. Actually, no. We'll grab this one. I know it doesn't matter to the rest of y'all, but it matters to me which one I grab for consistency. Yeah, we haven't got the money rock yet. It's like, my money seems a bit low, but I'm like, oh yeah, that's just because I haven't got the money rock. That makes sense. Everything makes sense. Dollars and cents. Cents and dollars. Wish I made cents and dollars. Okay. Yeah, we did still miss one fossil yesterday, so I'm gonna try to keep my eyes open. Okay, what do we have here? Cabana bookcase. Probably not new. Furniture. Cabana, no, we need a cabana armchair. And a red bar shirt. We're going to all those red bars. Okay. And let's see. because the fossil that I'd been missing is probably pretty well hidden, because it was also like one that I was missing, you know, I missed a couple of times already. So, oh, hey, Snooty, what's a good word? I'm visiting you right now. What's up? Oh, weird how. I mean, it's raining right now. Okay. Gonna put the rest of the uneaten fruit into a hole in the ground. Okay. Is that because, like, you want the seeds from the fruit to grow into a tree? Or... ah, Savannah. Going inside. Have we been inside Savannah's house before? Probably. Yeah, we've been in here before, I think. Yeah, I did indeed. Just wanted to chat. Fishing's alright. I have, of course. Oh. I mean, yeah, but I need to catch the fish for the museum. Need to make, you know, our museum the best museum ever. It's slowly getting there, because it has, you know, 30 out of 40 fish, 21 out of 40 insects, all but 2 paintings, and all the fossils. All of the fossils. Yeah, we're still missing 2 of the paintings, though. The Scattery painting and the Quaint painting? I don't know, no, not... ooh! This could be the fossil we were missing. Is it? Not necessarily. It could be one of the new ones for today. But that's definitely one I could have missed. I don't know, we're missing 2 paintings anyway. I don't remember which ones. Well, I remember Scary Painting is one. Okay, let's find out whatever next. Hey, Lynx, welcome in. Not really. Just been, you know, wandering about town. Haven't got anything new yet today. Oh, Katrina's gonna be here. That's not that exciting. But how are you doing, Lynx? How's your day going? So... Katrina... on the 10th. Today's the 8th, and Saturday, so that's Monday. I guess I can get rid of that, because that was yesterday we already had read. I'm doing good. Good to hear you're alright. Stars RPG was good. Very fun session. Characters were at the base when a Star Destroyer showed up. Came out of hyperspace, up in space, above the planet with this rebel base, and they had to try and figure out why. And such. Because Star Destroyer didn't seem to know where, the people in Star Destroyer didn't seem to know where on the planet the base was. Because it is a well-hidden base. And since the characters have a ship with a cloak, they were able to go up and investigate. Tune in next time, yep. Because they have yet to resolve the problem. They want to board... oh, here's the treasure that was talked about on the message board. They went aboard, found out it wasn't an Imperial Star Destroyer, but rather one controlled by Roger Teleros, recurring villain and pirate captain / crime lord. They managed to rescue Rupert Teleros, Roger's twin brother, who had who some of the heroes. I don't know if it was all the. I don't think it was all the. I mean, it was. Can't remember which ones it all included, but some of the heroes in a previous session had handed Rupert over to Roger in return for letting the rest of them go. So finally have him now rescued again. Your host didn't pop up. Did it not pop up, or did it just not make the noise? Because it wouldn't have... may have popped up, it just not made the noise. Because, I always have the alerts... the sound turned off during the Star Wars RPG. Because I am seeing it in my, in my recent events. Let me... there it is. Yeah. No worries. Yeah. Actually, let me give you a shout out while I have... there we go. But yeah, yeah, because I always have the sound turned off for alerts while during Star Wars RPG, just so they're not distracting me from the game. I know I didn't have to. I choose to. There's very little I have to do. Well, for some definitions of have to, I guess. I mean, there's not really anything I have to do. There's only stuff I have to do for reasons. Like, I don't have to go to work. I just have to go to work if I want to, you know, keep my job and make money. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we found 3 of the fossils set for today. Okay. Use your points. Nice. Good stuff. You have them. Might as well use them. Something really weird. Oh, that was the same thing that was Snooty told me just earlier. I obviously have heard this before as well from other characters, but... so it's funny when you get this same bit of dialogue from 2 characters, like, within, like, 5 minutes of each other. What's going on? Sure. Going on a picnic with your boyfriend, okay. Some veggie burgers and grape juice. Veggie burgers and grape juice. I mean, honestly, that sounds pretty good. Like... don't get me wrong, I prefer, you know, actual burgers to veggie burgers, but... you know, veggie burgers are fine. And grape juice I love. Grape juice I definitely love. Not like necessarily my favorite juice, but it's still a good one. My favorite juice, I don't know. There's too many juices, it's hard to make a choice. Sorry for all the yawning. Just somewhat on the tired side. But I mean, when am I not? Hopefully I can get at least a decent chunk of sleep. Okay, Goose we already talked to. Decent chunk of sleep tonight. Hopefully I'm not up too late. But it's a Saturday, so I probably will be. Even though I shouldn't be, because I'm also streaming in the morning. But hey, why be responsible? Who does that? You're tired too? Yeah. Being tired is just a way of life. I have heard about Katrina. 50 bells. 50 bells is nothing, Doc. You should see my savings account. Yeah, snails probably do love this. What's up? What happens to the trees after you cut them down? Why do they just vanish the second they hit the ground, Niblet? Some stays there, but the tree vanishes. Do you think it's kind of creepy? I love when they mention like weird stuff like that. Weird gameplay stuff that doesn't make sense. Not going to my other town tonight? I don't think so, no. Don't think so. Also not going to the island, I don't think. No island or Protoris, just Trantor. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you yawn. I know it's contagious, but can't help it. This is Cupcake's house, right? And we already saw Cupcake. Have we talked to everyone other than Hopper and Ava then? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, so just Hopper and Ava left. Sharing is caring. Exactly. Exactly. Well, there's Hopper. Hey, Hopper, my dude. I did not sleep the entire day away. I worked this morning and a bit into the afternoon. I have the Star Wars RPG, and I have a project I'm working on. For 350 bells. Yeah, that is a bargain. Because Nook will buy it for 500, so that's 150 bells profit. Okay. Well, here at least is another fossil, so I'm only missing one. Okay. Did I check this rock already? Apparently I did not. Good thing I did. Good thing I did, you know, check it. Because I almost thought I had checked it already. That would have been a mistake. Okay. Oof, only one stack of stationery left. It's rare that I'm that low, but it makes sense as well, because I was at, because while I had 3 stacks at the beginning of the stream, one of them was a single sheet. So that makes sense. Hey, Ava. Last person I need to talk to. Yeah, you gotta be careful. I'm always careful, except when I'm not. Let's talk. Yes. 7-day clothing supply runs out. Just buy new clothing. Bring it up to an 8-day supply. clearly the only solution. So we still missed the one fossil, which means the one that I found either wasn't the one we've been missing, one that I thought might be the one we've been missing, either it wasn't, or it was, and we're just missing a different one now. Either way, it's hard to say for certain. Could go either way. Okay, I first want to say I have a letter from Vladimir, who moved out. I very well might find it. It's not really a big deal if I don't, like, you know. We only get 3 fossils back a day, so there's no real reason to need to be sending out all 5 every day, but yeah. It is just nice to, you know that I'm not missing anything. Like, I still can't figure out what the 4th piece of furniture I got yesterday was. Because, like, we started yesterday's stream with 451. We got 1 new piece of furniture on the island, 2 new pieces of furniture from Red, and ended with 455. Which means there was another piece of furniture, new furniture we got, that somehow I didn't... Either we got something that I just forgot we got, or we got something that was new but wasn't on the list. Which is weird because, like I said, when I added up the list after stream, or when I, like, after stream I took my list, like, put it into the line counter, and then added it to, the furniture, and yeah, added up to 601, so the list currently has the right number of things. So, yeah, never really liked Phyllis. I mean, she works the night shift, so, like, she gets cranky from that. I understand. What we're going to do is, since we're not going to the island, we're gonna try... We're just gonna do one run of trying to catch the angelfish. Yeah. I don't suppose you can remember anything that I might have got yesterday that I just forgot I got that would explain that extra piece of furniture. If I did get something that a 4th piece of furniture yesterday that I just forgot about. Because unless I just got something and I forgot about it, what that probably means is that I actually did get 2 new pieces of furniture on the island, and just one of them had already been taken off my list for whatever reason, by mistake. So... yeah. Maybe you warped reality to make it so you were actually correct. Watch my past broadcast. I mean, I, like, looked through bits of the VOD from yesterday, and I couldn't find anything. Because the thing is, and that's the thing, if it was just that I got something that was new, but which I already, for some reason, accidentally took off the list, that would take, like, watching through all of my VODs and, like, spending a lot of time to figure out. That's not worth it. Yeah, if it was just like that I did miss something, that I did get a 4th thing yesterday and I just forgot about it by the end of stream, like, Like, that would be doable just watching through the entire stream. It would still be, like, you know, several hours, and I don't know that I want to spend, like, whatever, what was, like, that stream, like, 2.5 hours or whatever, watching myself. But, yeah. I've done that before. Like, I used to watch, like, through all of... Like, I've watched through all of my VODs up to a certain point. Well, that point is several years ago already. Because, you know, I'd watch through to see areas where I could improve, how I could do better. But I just don't have the time for that these days. You can do it after. I mean, don't... You know, you don't feel like you have to, like... But, yeah. I just figured if you might remember something that I have forgotten. Yeah. That was one of those ones where I, like, accidentally pressed A, but it happened to be right as I was going down. And then I was so excited for just, like, a split second before it was the can. I mean, I do appreciate any help, but just don't feel obligated to. Okay, we have room for one more. Nope, too big. Too big and too far away. Just right. Ah, freshwater goby. I used to work with a person named Goby. I think it was spelled differently, though. Honestly, don't know for certain, though. Okay. This is from Snooty? Snooty. Yep. It's like I'm psychic or something. Well, let's go sell all this junk inside my trunk. Like to sell. Sell, sell, sell. $25.50. Okay, and then let's go get ourselves a song from the amazing, the wonderful, the KK Slider. Music. Where's my music list? Okay, and as per usual, turn off my mic while we're listening. No request. DJ KK. Oh, nice. One near the top of the list. Turning off my mic now. Okay, that's definitely a good one. I mean, they're all good. KK Slider is an amazing musician. So let's go add that to our collection. Pop in a tune. DJ KK. Slowly filling it up. Actually, you know what? View my library. It's nice to sometimes look at this. You know, see as it's filling up. We have a nice big section here of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 connected songs. 2 groups of 3 that are, I guess, connected diagonally, but not orthogonally. And then, like, the 3 lone ones. But, yeah. It's nice to see our numbers slowly increasing. Our collection coming together exactly. I especially like the music because it's just consistent. Like, every Saturday evening, as long as we play, we get a new song. See my catalog. So that's still 455. Hasn't gone up today, which would be even more confusing than the fact that it went up by an extra one yesterday. Yeah, I wish I knew what... Because my best theory, assuming I didn't just forget, like if I got something new and I just forgot about it, that's fine. But otherwise, my best assumption is that we did get 2 on the island, and just one of them was something that was already off my list by mistake. In which case, my best guess... My best guess would be the Mama Bear. Oh, okay. I'm like, wasn't Lawnmower still on my list? But no, Lawn Chair is still on my list. Okay. Just worried there for a second. Because, yeah, this was the one that we got yesterday on the island that we know was new. I'm just kind of scrolling through to see if there's anything that, like... I'm like, oh, wait a second. See if there's anything that, like, jogs my memory. I'm not expecting there to be, but, you know. Yeah, Mama Bear is the one thing just because of the fact that we've been missing it for so long. But I'm pretty sure we did get it prior to yesterday. So I'm pretty sure that's not the thing. I just don't know what the thing is. No, because the daffodil we didn't get yesterday. That we got a few days ago, I think. That we got earlier in the week. Because we did get that recently at Nooks, but I don't think that was yesterday. I think that would have been Wednesday probably then. Because White Golf Bag was one of the things we got at Reds yesterday. Okay, so it's not a Quain painting that we're missing. I mentioned earlier when I was trying to think of what the two paintings I'm missing. So one is definitely the scary painting. I'm just blanking on what the other one is. Yeah, because this stuff we all got. We didn't get anything new from. Because yeah, we didn't even have. DK Junior Math we already had. Wouldn't be anything here. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. Anyway, not going to worry about that right now. Wallpaper should still be at 60, and it is. Carpet at 63. Clothing at 164. Items at 44. Stationery at 61. Gyroids at 127. Fossils at 25. Music is now at 15. 15 out of 55. Where is my phone? Let's see if that percentage... Well, I mean, it's out of 55, so any change in our total is going to bring up the percentage. No. 15 divided by 55 equals 27%. Yeah, it's just a matter of if it goes up by 1% or 2%. And yeah. Let's buy some more stationery. What kind do we currently have on us? Elegant paper. So we want two other. Honeybee. Honeybee is currently winning because it's the one we've checked. Because we're buying two of these. Honeybee and Sparkly. Honeybee and Stage Show. I think Stage Show is going to go above Sparkly. Panda and Honeybee. Okay. Then let's head over to the post office and do a thing there. And yeah, basically we're going to be save a letter, save a life. So we have Snooty as our newest villager. Well, newest villager that we've got a letter from. So let's take her off the list of villagers we need. And Save this letter. This, I think, should go to the last page, right? So not too much shifting over. Who's the new villager? Oh. Who was the new villager that actually moved in today that we'll be adding tomorrow? Tom. Okay, Tom is also near the end. Okay, so then that should be 75. We were at 74, so that makes sense. I always try to like figure out like what the total is on screen before I look at like in OBS what I have written down as my total. Because yes, I could just each time be like, oh, just add 1, or the rare time that I had 2. But I prefer to do it the other way, and then just use the okay, yeah, that is just 1 new one as a confirmation. That way I've that way I have less chance of making a mistake if I do it that way. Still 34% though. No change there. And oh no, I wasn't done in there. See, my brain is not all here right now, apparently. Is it ever? Where does my brain go if that's not all here? And yeah, tomorrow we'll be buying some turnips again and see if we can actually get that number even much higher. We're gonna keep getting that number going up and up and up. But for now, we're going to not quite save and quit. We're going to do a round of balloon fight. I think we're just going to do 1 round. Going to try to get further, but we'll do 1 round of like 1-player game A, and then if we don't do better than phase 25, then what we'll do is we'll also do a round of Balloon Trip. If we don't get a new high score in Balloon Trip, well then, whatever. I'm not going to do a second round of it, but oof, oof, oof. Not off to a good start, though. Only on phase 3, and already died and lost another balloon. Although, as long as we don't lose this balloon... Okay, we're good now, because now we get to bonus stage, and we get our balloon back. Don't get our life back, though. There's no way to get extra lives in this game. But as long as you still have 1 balloon and you make it to the bonus stage, you get back up to 2 balloons. Super bonus. Yes, oof, definitely oof, but... So this is not going to be my perfect run, though, because basically what I'm considering like my perfect run for when I have 100%ed this mode is maxing out the score, maxing out the phase counter, and doing it all without dying once. So, since we've already died, obviously this isn't the run, but we can still, you know, in theory, do better than we have, because either way, we need the practice to eventually be able to, you know, get that. Because it's very much just about the endurance and not messing up. Getting good enough that you can get that good without messing up. And the biggest thing is basically maxing out the phase counter without dying, because if you do that, you've probably already maxed out the score first. And I say max out, but really, like, it will loop over back to, like, 0, you know, which is all fine, because we just wanted to get to the point where it loops over on both. Eventually, I want to do the same thing in the 2-player mode, where both players max out the score and without dying, and that's going to be trickier, in part because of having to find somebody who's willing to join me on doing that. Okay, like, finding someone to join me in, like, you know, 2-player Super Mario World, that was not too bad, because Super Mario World has a nice easy trick for maxing out the score. Super Mario Bros. 3 was doable because, while it's a bit tedious, it's not difficult. Ooh. This is a bit more difficult. Okay. Okay, no, we're all good. I should not have been that close, though, to the cloud when it was shooting out the lightning. That was a risk. How did I not get this? No, we're not getting perfect this time. Did I just miss 2 or did I miss 3 there? Just 2. That's not too bad. Okay. What do we got? Phase 11? Whew. Should not have been going at that lower one when there was that one higher up. Yeah, it'll be a while, though, until I get to the point of needing someone to join me to do the 2-player, because I basically have to, you know, I'm not going to worry about that until I've done it single player anyway. And even then, there's plenty of other stuff to do as well. So it's not like it'll be like, oh. Yeah, eventually I'm going to need to start working the other NES games in here as well. Start with Balloon Fight because it's, well, alphabetically the first one I have. Is it actually alphabetically? Let's see here. Well, it's alphabetically the first one just in general. Not just that I have, but the first one just total. But it is also one that I have, so obviously I'm not starting with one that I don't have yet. You'd play if you could? Yeah. No online, though. It's, local multiplayer only. Missed 2 at the end. Well, just that one, I don't feel like I really made any big mistakes. It just wasn't a great pattern. And I mean, it's a pattern that was probably like that could be done by a more skilled player, but like wasn't like any like not really any mistakes other than just, you know, need to get better. Yeah. Ah, no. Not risking that. Where are we at right now? Phase 15? Okay. Yeah. I mean, right now also, like, am somewhat limited in, because I'm not really having, you know, people come over right now, so it's COVID and all, like, so right now I'm kind of limited to, like, my roommate and, like, my landlords who live upstairs. I mean, honestly, David, you know, a friend of mine, also, like, one of my landlords, or he honestly wouldn't necessarily be the worst pick for this. Ken, my roommate. I don't know if he's even played Balloon Fight before, but of the people I know, probably my first pick, like, you know, honestly, my buddy Andrew, maybe. He was somebody that I know played Balloon Fight within Animal Crossing a decent chunk back in the day, so he wouldn't be a bad pick. Like, he's somebody that I can't remember for certain, but I almost think we've actually played some two-player Balloon Fight in the past, even. Ooh, crap. Ah, I was almost hoping... I mean, I probably had respawned already. I wasn't really looking because, you know, the final enemy was so close to death, but I was kind of hoping that that death wouldn't count. But yeah. Perfect, I think. Yes. Seem to be getting these perfects right after I die. Unfortunately, that's not like a strategy. That's not a good strategy. It's a very limited strategy. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, lightning! Ooh. And we got more lightning incoming. Ah, crap! Okay, I don't know what phase we were on actually there. Okay, let's do a round of balloon trip. Okay, we're gonna do another round because that quick of a death. Okay. Ooh. If you get all of the balloons, I'm not... If you get a certain amount of balloons without missing any, they'll actually change color and you'll get, like, bonus points. There we go. Interesting, we're already rank 1. I thought you had to get up to the top score to get to rank 1. I guess I was wrong with that. Well, we didn't get a new high score in Balloon Trip, but we did successfully get the thing where we got the balloons to change color, which we didn't get last... We haven't gotten... Well, I've been playing it recently, so that still is definitely an achievement. Like, I've done that before, back when I played it, like, way back in the day. But that's all that was the thing. Like, just because I've done something back in the day doesn't mean, like, I'm right away able to do it again now. So good to, you know, get back to that point again. Because with Balloon Trip, our only real goal is to max out the score. Because that's the only real thing to that mode is your score, right? So, that's the thing, we want to, yeah, get perfect on each of the 3 modes, as I was saying, and as explaining what, you know, 1 and 2 player ones were, and then Balloon Trip is just maxing out the score. Yeah, Balloon Fight, I'm definitely feeling the 100%ing of it is definitely possible. It's just going to be a matter of A, getting the skill to do so, and B, finding somebody to join me for the 2-player and them getting the skill to do it as well. But yeah. Well, that being said, once I get the skill I can do it single player, 2-player will be slightly more difficult. I mean, at first, just in that, if, you know, if they get killed early on, but 2 of us, you know, can definitely take out more, so then I just need to, and because we'll be working together, it'll definitely help. But anyway, we're gonna go raid somebody, so let's see who is live, who we want to raid. Okay. Okay, so we could raid somebody playing Pokemon Platinum or Fire Emblem Three Houses or anyone else I want to raid? I think it might just be those two games. So if anyone has a preference for either of those games I just mentioned, let me know in chat. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're going to raid. And yeah, I'll be tomorrow, 9 a.m. with more Animal Crossing and Turnip Market time again. And tomorrow's also Mother's Day, so we'll be getting the lovely phone, I think, from Tortimer. Or in the mail, I don't know. Should be getting a lovely phone tomorrow, regardless. And then in the evening, after late afternoon. I kind of think of 4 as the start of the evening, but I know most people think of that as still late afternoon. So at 4 p.m. we'll be playing for Star Request Sunday, I think, Pokemon Blue. Then weekday streams should all be 3 Animal Crossing followed by something else. Monday will be Animal Crossing and Blaster Master. Tuesday's just Animal Crossing. Wednesday after Animal Crossing is Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3. Thursday, Animal Crossing followed by Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And Friday after Animal Crossing will be Lego The Hobbit. The next Saturday, back to the Star Wars RPG at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time with Animal Crossing afterwards. It's 5 p.m. See, I think for me, it's just because, back in school, you were out by 4. So that's just kind of why I always thought of it that, and then that just kind of stuck with me as being the start of evening, because that's when you're out of school. I think it might have also been because of the fact that my family always had supper at 4:30. Because my mom worked at 5. So, yeah. But anyway, I think we're going to go and raid my Plant Army teammates, Random Bystander here, playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. And also, he is doing a charity stream, day 14. Probably St. Jude, but I'm not certain. Yeah, St. Jude. So, that's where we're gonna head over. So if y'all want to join me on the raid, you can copy and paste that raid message and join on the raid. And thanks everyone for coming out. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who hosted or auto-hosted, those who followed, because apparently we had a follow today, probably during Star Wars RPG, looks like. So if you're still around, thank you for that. And also, if they're still around, a big thank you to my wonderful players who took part in the Star Wars RPG. Yeah, you're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see y'all later. Let me just make sure I've copied the raid message. And, bye.